Hello Cancer, and welcome back to my channel. I am the Oracle Healer here on YouTube. Today's reading is going to be a check-in, okay, with all of my Cancers that are watching today. I am going to be using a new tarot deck called Grimalkin's Curious Cats Tarot. I actually really love the illustration on this one, especially because I'm a big cat lover. So I'm going to be using that. We're first going to start off the reading by getting you one affirmation card, and then we're going to jump into the tarot. Keep in mind that anything can come through. It just really depends on what spirit wants to shed to light for you at this time. Then we're going to jump into some oracles to get some more details on what's coming through. Charms. I'm going to get you initials. I'm going to use divination sticks as well. And then we're going to get advice before you leave today. Please remember to only take what resonates with you. Keep in mind that sometimes I do channel very specific things, but that may not be for every single one of you, okay? So if you feel like it's for you, take it. If not, don't carry it with you. Don't carry it in your heart, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. Like I said, we're going to start off with your affirmation card. I hope you all have been doing good today. Spirit, what is the affirmation card today for Cancer? Let's start the reading. I heard 2. I don't know if that means we're going to get 2. Or the month of February is significant. Okay. This lettering is so tiny. Okay. Make sure you can see it. So it says, I am learning valuable lessons from myself every day. Okay, so right now you could be going through maybe some sort of, I don't know why I wanted to say like transition. You could be learning more about your emotions. The word lessons is standing out to me a lot. I'm curious to see if we're going to get anything in your cards today in regards to you learning something. But let's go ahead and jump into the tarot. This is the new deck here. It's really pretty. I'm going to split this in half because these cards are really thick. Okay. Spirit, what would you like to shed to light today for Cancer? What is the message for Cancer? Anything that you feel Cancer needs to know at this time? Thank you so much. Cancer needs to know right now. So we have 6 of Cups. Aw, that is so cute. And we have 2 of Wands. So I do want to say with the 6 of Cups that you actually could be enjoying yourself right now at this time. Maybe being emotionally content with where you're at in life right now. So you kind of don't really have like too much chaos going on, but you know, things are, I just see you kind of like, see how this cat's like laying down? Just like laying down, maybe like relaxing. This card also talks about the house that's behind here that these cats are in, and this card talks about being taken care of, you know, like knowing that you have food on the table, that you have a roof over your head, you have somewhere safe to sleep at night, you have clothes on your back, you know, that sort of thing. So I see you, that could be something that you've been actually like thinking about, or been feeling really lucky, been feeling really blessed to have what you have right now. Ooh, at this time. Sorry, my book fell. Speaking of that, there could be actually with the Two of Wands here some sort of interruption with something, or you have the ability to, I actually feel called to read this to you. I read it on another sign that I did. I can't remember what sign it was, but when I hear from spirit to like read something, I like to listen. Because there may be something on here, you know, that you need to hear. So let's go ahead and see. You hold energy that has the potential to create a disruption, okay, to force a significant change, one that will impact not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. With this power comes great responsibility. So this card always reminds me of like Spider-Man. As soon as I read that on the book, I was like, oh, like Spider-Man, you know. Having the ability to make an impact, but also the responsibility that comes with being the reason or the cause for this impact. It's time to check in with your higher self, as it may be your chance to hold the world in your hands. Explore avenues that will allow you to achieve the goal of being in charge without becoming a brute or a bully. So this card talks about having clear vision, confidence to make bold decisions on something. Let's go ahead and get more cards to see what this could potentially be here. Ooh, we have Judgment. Interesting. So you're deciding on something. You're deciding whether or not you want to take on this role or responsibility of being able to make an impact. Kind of like you're in a state where you're thinking about, do I want to either quite literally like speak something out to someone else, using your judgment to speak something or take action on something towards something. For everyone, it's going to be different. What is this Judgment about? We're going to get more oracles in here. So we have Eight of Cups. So this, for some of you, this could be judgment about traveling. I kind of couldn't get my eyes off of this like earth, excuse me, this earth up here, which obviously represents the world. So this is sort of confirmation. You could be, that kind of makes sense, because remember how I was saying that I see you like pretty much content, like you're not overly happy, but you're also not, you're not overly satisfied or unsatisfied. It's kind of just like in the middle. So that could be this judgment that you're trying to make, deciding whether or not you should move towards something with the Eight of Cups here. Because in the Eight of Cups, I see you looking like you know what this is, you know what this choice entails. Bottom of the deck, we have Four of Cups. Interesting. This card talks about balance, which I think is, you know, tying back to this Judgment card here. This card does ask if you've taken time to sort of reflect on life, or if you've lost interest in something that's in your life. It could also talk about opportunity that could be missed, or a missed opportunity. If you're not, if you're disengaged on what could be coming through for you. This card can also talk about reaching a point in your life when you almost sort of like become aware that not every opportunity that comes your way has to take action. We actually have Ace of Wands under here, so I do see you taking, and the World. Oh my gosh, shut up. That is crazy. So, okay, future energy, I see you following through with some kind of decision. It seems like a promising one. I feel like you're going to make the right one. So if anyone's like stressed out here about like what is this gonna be or entail, but regardless of whatever that decision is, I, again, with the Four of Cups here, it kind of talks about like not every opportunity that gets shown to you you have to take action on, or has to be the only way or the only route to take. So I feel like that's something that Spirit wants you to think about and sit on, especially if you've been needing to make a choice or a decision about something that maybe doesn't seem clear to you at this time. I'm actually hearing that for some of you, the reasoning behind you not knowing what to do or being indecisive about moving forward or not, I feel like some of you could be a little bit bored because there's not really that much going on right now at this time. But like I said, half of you are also just like content. Things aren't too bad, things aren't too good. But it could also be because since where you're at right now seems pretty stable, I'm hearing someone say like, well, things are going okay right now, so why is there need for change? Why is there need for movement, or for me to make this judgment call when it comes to this thing? I feel like Spirit just wants you to be cautious because this may or may not be a missed opportunity. I feel like you're being called to weigh out whether or not this would be something that you would regret in the past not taking a chance or a leap of faith on. Everyone's situation's different. Let's see, can I get confirmation on the Two of Wands and Judgment? We have communication. There's a second cat here, so remember how I was saying it could be moving towards something or speaking to someone or saying something to someone? We have help. So maybe some of you are indecisive about asking for help when it comes to making a judgment call on this situation, whatever it is. I actually heard while I was shuffling a second time here that for some of you this could have to do with leaving a partner or leaving a home with a partner. Some of you, it could also just be leaving home in general, like if you still live with your parents, kind of deciding like, should I leave and try to go out on my own, or should I not, because I have help here, I have a roof over my head, food on my plate, like, you know, kind of like, do I want to shift out of this energy where when I have help right now and can receive the help? We're picking up a lot of different scenarios here. Wow. What is this Eight of Cups? What's this Eight of Cups? I had a feeling we were going to get a black card. Message of love. Okay, yeah, so that's confirmation that for some of you, this is having to do with love or leaving a partner. Thanks, Spirit. I just heard that maybe some of you, that this has to do with love. Maybe you just grew bored of the relationship. I do feel called to say that, you know, relationships do have or go through different periods where things are really exciting and passionate, and then things do get a little boring. You know, you may not be as totally 110% into your partner, but that doesn't mean that you don't like love them or care for them. So I feel like you're being called to maybe, especially with Judgment and the Four of Cups here talking about a missed opportunity, you might want to ask yourself if you're just going through what's considered a normal period for all relationships out there. A period of where things are just a little boring just because there's not a lot going on, or if you feel like this Eight of Cups for you is beyond that, beyond just feeling bored. Like if you feel like this isn't a temporary thing, if it's like, oh, this person treats you really, really badly and like it's toxic and it's abusive, okay, then that makes sense, you know, to want to move on and want to look for better or seek better, whatever that is for you, getting out of that situation. But like I was saying with the Four of Cups here, you're being called to ask yourself, like, is this just a period of this, or am I really not happy with this person? Because the last thing that you want to happen is that you leave someone who could potentially be, you know, really, really good and great for you, or for the most part, the connection is actually a really good and healthy connection, and then you leave and you end up regretting leaving, you know? Can you get confirmation on the Four of Cups? I just heard they want me to do this, so I'm doing it. Confirmation on the Four of Cups. Yeah. Okay. Message of peace. Yeah, so that's kind of confirmation on what I was telling you. Remember how I was saying that with the Four of Cups, that no matter which route you all choose to make or decide to go towards, that it's going to be the right route. Look, bottom of the deck, we have freedom. I was gonna say with the help card here, it's the number 2. I could not stop looking at it. And the number 2 in regular tarot is the High Priestess, I believe. I want to make sure. Yeah, it's the High Priestess. So reading people, watching and waiting. Yeah, I feel like you could be in High Priestess energy where you're sort of, just like the card said, watching and waiting, just observing but not really making a decision yet. And the reason why you're in High Priestess energy is because you want to make sure that you have, if you're not in this energy, then I'm saying this because Spirit is wanting to bring this message to light here for you, that being in the High Priestess energy would benefit you when it comes to the situation, no matter what it is, for all of you Cancers joining in today. To go in a state where you're not really saying anything. Although we did get communication, maybe you are communicating this, but what I mean is before making a decision, to observe. Maybe you're observing this person at this time, or observing the situation, seeing, you know, if I do leave, what could potentially happen, what could be next for me if I stay, and we never go out of this like period here of this like boredom or contentness, or I don't know. I just see you sort of evaluating every potential outcome based off of what you do or don't decide with the High Priestess here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get more oracles. Actually, okay, yeah. Let me get a quick spread on Spirit. Can you show me the near future here with the situation? The future outcome of the situation here. We have Two of Swords. Yeah, so this card talks about kind of, again, still being stuck with like not knowing what to do, kind of like at a crossroads or a pause here, kind of still contemplating, still wanting this fog to go away so you could see things clearly and then decide if you want to take this leap into whatever direction it is that you want to take. Ooh, and we have 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, so remember how you have the message of peace and freedom? So this is just extra confirmation with what I was saying, that whatever it is that you're going to choose, bottom of the deck, 5 of Wands. Yeah, so whatever it is that you end up choosing, regardless of however this goes or ends up, I see you being happy and content with the 9 of Pentacles here. I see you sitting back, sort of like relaxing. That's why this cat is like laying down. She's not really trying to go after the birds or anything. She's just again at peace with being content and, you know, staying relaxed, staying balanced. So that's the future energy that I'm seeing here for you. Okay, which is good. Hopefully you find, you know, peace in seeing that. If anyone here was anxious about this, let's go ahead and see what else is coming through here. What else do you need to know about this situation? I'm hearing to stop. I'm gonna get the other half. I keep seeing the number 2. Maybe that's why. Yeah, the number 2 could be significant. Okay. We have dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. So for some of you, maybe this relationship is a toxic relationship here. Even if it's not, because we haven't gotten a card here about a very, very specific judgment call. Because like I was saying, it could go either way, but even if you decide to stay or if you decide to go, it's going to be a good outcome. But I don't specifically see, Spirit's not showing me specifically what you're going to decide to do. And that's because all the Cancers that are joining in today, it's, you know, everyone has their own unique, specific situation, journey. I just saw 222 on the timer on my camera. Wow, yeah, so you should look up that angel number. There could be an extra message for you, okay? Anyways, but we're seeing fear, worries about, you know, this tense situation, where it's gonna go, what the outcome's gonna be. But we do have a promising future coming through here. We have box. You will receive a gift. So you'll be receiving a gift from someone. I feel like this is someone in your family. For some of you, maybe it could be this love situation, but I'm getting family. We have camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. So ask for help, persevere, keep moving forward. Oh, we have February. Did I not say that February could be significant? Oh my god, I just got chills. Shut up. That is crazy. Okay, yeah, so the month of February could be significant. I know we just passed February, although my readings are timeless. It is March right now when I'm filming this, so really interesting. We have cobweb. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. Yeah, you see, so there's no need to stress or to worry here with the dagger. You're definitely divinely guided and protected. And just like I was channeling through, that this outcome, no matter which route you decide to take, I mean, it's promising. There's peace, there's freedom on the other side of the door. And I see a lot of like peace and harmony and contentness. Okay, so whether you're leaving a toxic situation or whether you decide to stay and go, like I said, through this normal period that everyone goes through in relationships, where things, you know, there's just not a lot going on, and that's okay, that's fine, that's life, you know. Personally, I rather not have too much going on and be with someone who loves me and treats me right than be surrounded by a bunch of chaos and stress and anxiety and fear from someone who's really toxic and could be abusive, you know. But let's go ahead and get your charms. I have your cards here so we can connect everything together. Okay, I'm gonna get your charms out and then I'll zoom you in so we could get a closer look. Spirit, what are the chimes today for? If you have your volume up all the way, lower it down right now because this does get loud. I'll give you a second to do that. Spirit, what are the charms today for Cancer? Thank you so much. What else do I need to know? Anything for this clarity on at this time? Oh my goodness, we got a bunch of notes. What is this? Random paper. I want to make sure I don't flip anything, because there's so many notes on here. Oh wow. You got a lot of cards. We have a lot of cards. We have a lot of signs. Oh, so for some of you, this person could be someone that you already left or that you did leave or you're in separation with, and this new person or what is being represented in this this Eight of Cups here, this thing you're looking at that you're like unsure about moving towards or not, could be another person, because we have Crush. That's a song by Urban Delights. We also have another song called Possibility. That's by Leaky Lee. All of my Twilight fans, you know what song I'm talking about. Let me move you down. That's these two songs right here. Yeah, because we have someone saying I miss you, and then we have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is the heartbreak card in tarot. I do always like to say as well that phrase, rejection is God's protection. You could be planning on going swimming with like friends. Remember that we got help. In your help card I had said that you could be getting help from friends or family. I believe I said that. Or is it at communication? Help right here with the help card. You have friends or a group of pals here, okay? So that's what this is referring to. Extra confirmation on that. We have Empress energy. So regardless of what sex you are, excuse me, I see you in Empress energy here. I feel like that kind of also goes back to the Hierophant card that we were getting as well, you being into with your intuition. You also got the Emperor. I feel like that makes sense as well, because I was getting that, again, things weren't too chaotic, but they also weren't like super overwhelmingly good. So I feel like you're kind of in some way in a state of balance here. So we have Empress energy and Emperor energy. We also have the Hermit card, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune. So again, as I was saying in your cards, that I wasn't really being shown a precise, ultimate, for sure answer that you're going to take, because for everyone's situation is different. But I was seeing the future outcome regardless of what any of you guys choose, and it was okay, it was promising. But that's what this Wheel of Fortune is representing as well. Also could represent the travel, because we were getting I was getting gravitated towards the Earth symbol on that card that you got, and you also got the Wheel of Fortune as well in your spread. But we have Hermit here, so you being in this hermit state, being alone, taking time to clear your head and again decide on what it is that you want to do, which route you want to take. So this Hermit card is future energy. We have here that you outshine. Someone's saying, I heard you outshine the rest. It could be this person here in the past who misses you. Someone likes Big Red and coffee. We have an initial V here. We have 553. You could look that up as an angel number. I'm also hearing 555. This is also the month of May. Could be May 5th, 2003 could be significant. Or just May 5th. I just heard it could be someone's birthday. I don't know. We have fire sign on the table as well. So that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That could be someone that is coming through in your spread. This person that you're leaving or the person that you want to move towards. I want to see, I believe this dice here represents the elements. Yeah, so earth, air, fire, and water are the 4 elements which is used in their practice. Integrate earth into spells for grounding and stability. So air for letting go and communication, water for intuition and emotion. So you're being called here to connect to the earth, and also being a water sign, connecting to your intuition, using your intuition and your emotions to help you make a decision here is what I'm hearing and seeing. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna move some of this to the side so we can get more initials. Sometimes I do get words, so it just depends. I feel like someone could be reaching out to you. It could be that person that says that they miss you here, because we have 2 and then we have a heart. They could be planning on writing you a letter, reaching out to you through messages. I'm hearing this is fun. Someone's saying this is fun. I'm also hearing ride or die. That could be in regards to your friends. Okay, but these initials could be your initials or someone of significance in your reading today. We have V, N, A, I, Z, R, I, D, Q, F, V, T, H, I, S, T, and O. If you're seeing messages that I'm not seeing, that could also act, you know, and it makes sense to you. That could also be Spirit's way of channeling some messages directly towards you as well. I don't really pull out a certain or particular number. I just go with whatever I'm feeling called to grab out here. So let's go ahead and see what we get. And I will read them to you as well. I'm hearing to grab 2 more. Oh wow. Remember we were saying with the elements being tied with nature or connecting with nature, we have bike riding. So some of you could like bike riding, or you're being called to bike ride here. Okay, make sure that's focused for you. We have a lot of songs here. We have Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds, The Breakfast Club, Breakfast Bunch. So again, I'm getting that this has to do with the person that misses you. They're really afraid about you forgetting them or leaving them behind. This could also be for those of you that I was saying, this could have to do with like moving out of your parents' home and living on your own. Maybe they're afraid like to let you go, or feel like, you know, I just keep hearing like, oh, our baby's all grown up, she's not gonna need us anymore. That type of thing. So there can be more messages in that song for you. We also have Feelings by Maroon 5. So someone here has a lot of feelings for someone else. Could be you, could be another person. Okay, we were getting Empress and Emperor energy. We have Hot and Cold as well by Katy Perry. So maybe that's why some of you are contemplating leaving someone or leaving a situation. I'm going to go ahead and put this away and come back with advice. Okay, let's get advice today for Cancer before they leave. So we have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Again, that Hierophant energy, kind of observing, seeing everything through. Oh, look, a win-win outcome is at forecast. You see, I told you guys there's nothing to be worried about because I was getting peace, harmony, freedom. This is confirmation on regardless of whatever, of every Cancer that's tuning in today, regardless of what your situation is, because we're pulling different scenarios. There's a win-win outcome, so you can't go wrong with whatever it is you decide to choose. It just depends on your situation and what you feel is best for you. We have confidence is your key to success. I feel like this wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. We have Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. It's giving high priestess energy, high priestess, feminine energy. Bottom of the deck, we have a time for healing. So that's for those of you that are healing from that Three of Swords that came out in your charms, a recent breakup, or whatever it is that maybe you've related to this or not that you've been holding on to. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this here for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for joining me for today's reading. I hope you enjoyed. If you would like to see future readings like this one, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I hope you enjoyed today's reading. I would love it if you could subscribe to my small but growing community here on my channel. And don't forget to turn on post notification bell so that way you get notified anytime I do post a new reading, a new video, a new poll. And I will see you all on my next one. Bye, Cancers.